I planted seeds from one store-bought vine tomato, and I ended up with over 50 tomato plants. My goal is to grow enough healthy tomato plants to eventually make fresh meals at home with these tomatoes. Now that they've successfully sprouted, I need to separate these seedlings so they have enough room to grow into strong, healthy plants. I've grown tomatoes before and I've gotten a harvest, but it wasn't exactly what I wanted. So I knew the best and most affordable way to grow tomatoes is to take tomatoes that you actually eat, the fresh tomatoes. Get those seeds, put them in a pot, and actually watch them grow. So these tomatoes I'm showing you here are beefsteak tomatoes. Now, these tomatoes right here, it only took them 3 days to sprout. I'm not going to be working on those tomatoes today, but what I am going to work on are the other tomatoes. These are my vine tomatoes, and they sprouted in about 6 to 7 days. And every day they're just growing just a little bit higher every single day. So this is quite amazing. So it's probably about 10 days now that since I've planted these seeds. I wanted to record this to let you know that if you're new to gardening, don't be discouraged by making any mistakes because growing things from seed is a learning experience, and every season it teaches you something brand new. So I hope this resonates with you well just by showing you exactly what I'm doing in this process. I just want to take a little time to water the seeds that I planted so everything else can also get a good water. What I first want to show you is the items that I'm going to be using. I am repurposing egg cartons. Now these egg cartons are plastic, so they are not the biodegradable paper egg cartons, but I am still using these. I'm gonna show you a little bit later how I'm gonna be poking holes into the egg carton, each area, probably at least 2 or 3 times each. The reason I'm doing that is to provide drainage. It's gonna be drainage, and these tomatoes are only gonna be in here maybe for a few weeks to strengthen, grow some very tiny roots, and then I'm going to be transplanting them over either in a garden bed or in a pot so they can grow a lot bigger, and just keep transplanting them until I know exactly where they're going to go. I have a lot of buckets and things like that, but I'm going to be putting some soil in here, and I'm going to just put the plant down in there. Now when I start to transplant it into another bucket, a larger bucket, you want to plant the tomatoes very deep because their roots are going to be able to grow strong, and the stem is going to grow strong. So that's a beginner friendly tip. And separating them early gives each plant a better opportunity to develop stronger roots and healthier stems. And once you do separate them and they begin to grow for maybe a week or two in these little cartons or little spaces, they will grow those roots and it'll be easier to transplant at a later time. When tomato seedlings are planted closely together like this, they eventually start competing for resources. That means that they're competing for the sunlight, the nutrients, the water, airflow, the root space. I wanted to give you some beginner gardener tips, mainly on tomato seedlings right now. And this is how you keep your tiny tomato seedlings alive. So, this is super valuable for you as a beginner gardener. So, at this stage, the tomato seedlings are very delicate. And the main things they need right now are light, proper moisture, airflow, and good drainage.
Ladies and gentlemen.